I'm now in a small village in the north of Laos, and people here, they live very simple lives. And they have no education and they believe ridiculous things. Like 5 years ago, a tourist drowned in this river, and they believe it was big fish. Now I'm at the first beach. It's a beach where boats arrive and where local children play and swim. But there is a second beach, and to get there we have to go through those bushes behind me, where every plant is trying to hurt you with thousands of thorns. The second beach is more beautiful, it's quiet, and it's empty all the time. And the reason why it's empty, because a tourist drowned here 5 years ago, and locals believe it was big fish. Honestly, I have no idea how someone can drown here. Like, the water is almost still here. And the closest whirlpool I am aware of is on that island far away. I met a Canadian girl here and he's like, hey, let's swim there, to that island. And that island is pretty far away, especially taking into account that you have to swim against the current. I'm like, yeah, let's swim there, that's a good idea. I'm a really bad swimmer. So we swam and she was so fast. It turned out she was a lifesaver. They're like, hey, catch up. I'm like, yeah, I can do this, I'm a man. And now I will try to swim there again. Honestly, I'm a little bit scared of swimming there alone. I got here, but it was much harder than I thought. It was raining a lot recently and the current got really strong. And you swim and swim, you have less and less strength, but you don't get actually closer. I don't think I will swim here again, especially alone. Here's the place I was talking about. Several streams come here together and there's a kind of whirlpool. It looks fun, I will test it. Yeah, it's something. It's very intense, especially when you go like right in the middle of it. You can see how powerful water is, like how it pushes you from so many sides. It pushes you to the right, to the left, down. Wow. I can understand if someone died in a place like this. But I still don't get how could you die over there. It's so beautiful over here. I'm exhausted and now I have to somehow get back. I got to the second beach again and I still have no idea how the guy managed to drown here. Like, the water is still... Was he drunk? Did he take opium or any kind of other drugs? I don't know. But the locals are sure it was big fish. That's funny, like I swam to that side of the river and back pretty much every day. I swam here at night during the full moon and I'm still quite safe. And this fish would be very stupid, so she's not smart enough to get to the first beach and eat all those loud children. That's ridiculous. for us, for educated people from the 21st century, it's ridiculous how people still can buy religions. Like it's so obvious that people were scared, people had no explanation for the nature, people took a lot of psychedelics, and they made up god after god. They made up thousands of religions. And it's ridiculous that someone can still think that his religion, one of the thousands, is the true one, and the others are bullshit. It's funny and sad if you take into account that those people are ready to kill for their religion. It's easy to say that those people are not very smart. And that's kinda true, but it's a little bit more complicated than that. When I look at the societies, at the flawless societies like Scandinavian countries, Switzerland, it's so easy to think that those people who live there, they're so smart. That's not especially true. They're definitely, in average, they're definitely smarter than people in other countries. But at a personal level, that's just not true. People who grow up in Sweden, Norway, Finland, they don't have to be smart not to be racist, sexist, homophobic. They get those right values when they grow up. They are kind of brainwashed with those right values from the childhood. If you are born in Uganda, Nigeria, China, Russia, you have to take effort. You have to be smarter than the average person to get those values. So I was coming back from the second beach and I met a German guy. This guy came here many years ago. He fell in love with a Lal girl and they have 2 children, so he lives here. And he asked me, "Hey, where do you come from?" I'm like, "From the second beach." "Hey, do you go there to swim?" I'm like, yeah, I go there every day. I swim to the other side of the river and back. Like, wow, but what about big fish? I was laughing so hard. Like, seriously, man, I mean, you're German. You're supposed to be smart. So here's a good example that if you take a person from the developed society and put them into that kind of society, you can see that we are not that smart. We are just ridiculous monkeys after all. What if I'm wrong? What if there is big fish? What if there is God? Well, then Buddha will save our souls.